Okay, so I know the first part was really long, but this is the second part, and I'm going to try not to make it as long. I basically talked about everything in part 1, but this part is basically the same. It is so freaking hot outside. Holy cow. Okay, so one thing I wanted to talk about was, holy cow. Okay, I don't know who all uses, what fertility apps y'all use or anything. I use Ovia. I have like 3 different apps. I have Ovia, Period Tracker, and Flow. And I also have Dot. Now, if y'all have never heard of that, it's going to be backwards. But you put in how long your cycle is and when your last period was and all that. Basically, like all the fertility trackers. But this one tells you what days, like right now today would be a medium for me to get pregnant. I'll do cycle views so y'all can see it better. So like, let's see. Okay, so like the 14th was high for me. So around that time. And then all you do is actually you put in when your period started, which, well, you can't really see it. Mine started the 3rd. I poured over here, it's right there. And then it'll tell you when your next period is, which it says mine is the 20. I'll forget my finger there. 28th, which is right there. So in a week, mine should be starting again. Crazy. And it tells you within the next like 5-6 months when your period will start. So yeah, I have that. That's just simple. You don't type in, like, if you want to just simply know when you are fertile enough, that's perfect for you. But if you want to track everything, then get Ovia or Flow or Period Tracker or whatever. But it's this green one right here, Dot. That's what it looks like. And then there's Ovia, the Period Tracker. Well, I didn't mean to hit the Ovia. And then there's Period Tracker, and then there's Flow. So that's what I use. Now, I also, on my phone, so I have it on my phone, and I write it down sometimes too. I write down every day what happens to me, like, from everything, every little ache, pain, every little thing I have. So I track everything on it. And I use the OneNote, which you can use it for different things. But I don't know why there's conflict things, but here it is. This is all of March. Well, there's more, of course. But I put in like my cervical mucus, when we had sex, and every little symptom I'm feeling, my basal body temperature, just everything that, even if it's normal, I still put it. So yeah, I use all those. I wake up between 11 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon. What the heck? Must be one of the cats. So yeah, I wake up between 11 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon, which I know is crazy, but so I take my temperature between then, whenever I wake up between that time. So it's not like it's 11 in the morning to about 6 in the evening or anything. It's nothing like that. So it's not a real big difference. And usually my temperature is 96 point something. And so, I gotta look at this stuff. I don't have it in my head. I use Ovia more, which I use them all, but I think I trust Ovia a little more, because it has a lot more better rating. I mean, the other ones have good ratings too, but I see a lot more women using it, and, you know, it's a little more accurate, and plus it tells you all this. So, it tells you fertility score, everything. So, yeah. Okay. So yeah, my temperatures. Okay, for this month so far, my temperatures have been kind of wacky. The 17th, it was. Let me go to. Okay, the 17th, it was. Well, if I can get to it. Okay, 17th, it was 97.3. So, you know, and then last month, it went up to a 97.8. The 97.3 was the 17th, and I was supposedly still fertile the 16th. So I don't know. But, it's usually 96 something. So if it reaches 97, about 97.2 or over, then I know something wacky's going on. But, like today, it was 96.8. Yesterday, it was 96.9. And then let's see. Yeah. It went to a 96.4 on the 19th. So it's wacky. Like, this is some of this month. Looks wacky. Right here, as you can see, that's my fertile window right there. And on the 11th, you can see that I have the white mucus. And then let's go to last month. Last month, around my fertile window. Yeah. That looks a little bit more normal, but still weird. So when I was on my period, on the 15th, it was 97.8. And I only had one fertile day, and that was the 19th of February. And I had that creamy. The only time I had the egg white cervical mucus was the 7th of February. And my temperature was 97.5. So it's, you know, it's all it's crazy. My temperatures are crazy, but that's what happens when you have thyroid disease and PCOS and stuff. Your temperatures are all wacky. So, but anyway, for so long I've been tracking different things on my body and my periods and spotting, just everything. That's why I say this month is so different. Not just because that dark brown, almost black blood, but just my body in general. I hate to say this, my boobs. I'm sorry, but I have big boobs anyway, but they are a lot bigger, and they hurt like oh man. They've been hurting now for the past week or two, and usually they'll hurt a few minutes to a few hours, maybe even a whole day before my period, or even after my period. And then sometimes I'll get like a little sharp pain in them, like in the middle of the month. But it's been non-stop for like almost 2 weeks now, and it is crazy. I don't know. And I don't know. I'm feeling hopeful. I really am. I mean, I'm on cycle day 19, and I'm about 10, 11, DPO. Yeah, about 10 and 11 DPO. And, I don't know. I am so hopeful, though. But, you know, it's the type of thing where it's like, you're hopeful and you feel like you're pregnant, but then you're kind of like questioning it. But just all these new things adding up to this timing, it just makes you think. Because, I don't know. It's the timing and the new things that are going on that have never really went on before. I don't know. I've been having, a lot of twinges in my stomach. Some of them painful. Like right now I'm having them. They're kind of painful. Not really painful, like I can't walk or anything, not like that. But just really sharp. I'm hoping it's good. I really am. I'm hoping. But I'm still taking the multivitamin. I mean, in probably next week sometime, I'm going to be getting prenatals, just in case, and even if I'm not, they're still good to take. But I'm taking the multivitamins right now. So, and they have, folic acid and all that stuff in it. And then I'm also taking folic acid pill. And then I'm still taking iron, especially since I'm spotting. And even when I'm not spotting, I still take it because it was a few years ago. I don't know if iron has I don't think it has anything to do with it, but I don't know. It's a blood cell, so it should. My white blood cell count was so low, it was horrible. Like, it was so bad. So, even if I'm not bleeding or spotting or anything, I still take it because for so many years I've had such heavy, heavy periods that I could have been anemic at the time and it just went away. I mean, I still could. I don't know. So I just take it on the safe side. Plus, since I haven't been to the doctor in so many years, I haven't been to the gynecologist in since me and my husband got together, which we've been together 4.5 years, so I haven't been to the gynecologist since 2-3 years ago. Which I know, it's bad. That's a bad thing. But it's difficult. A lot of people, especially people in my husband's family who don't like me, they say it's an excuse. They say I always make excuses. Well, anyway, that's nothing to do with this. I'm being truthfully honest. I am not making excuses. If I had the money, I would go because I don't have any insurance or anything. And stupid, as it is, I have tried to get Medicaid, and they said I could not get it unless I was pregnant. Ridiculous, right? I have heart problems, which I know, only 25, I shouldn't, but it runs in the family. And then I have the PCOS and all that, so I should be able to get it, but I can't get it unless I'm pregnant, and it sucks. And my husband doesn't make a lot of money, so it's hard to go to the doctor then. But anyway, I'm hoping one day I'll be able to. What else was there? It is too hot. Anybody want a pregnant cat? Man, now I got cat hair on me. One thing I've noticed though too it reminded me when I picked up Mama Cat. It reminded me, or Bobette, as my niece named her years ago. I am allergic to cats. I'm allergic to dogs, any of that, and my allergies haven't bothered me in so freaking long. And then the past few weeks, I've had a lot of drainage, like not like cold. Well, I don't know if I have some immune problem or something, but I get colds randomly. But I got over a cold last month, and or the beginning of this month, something, I don't remember, something like that. Ouch, clawed me. But I don't know. I've just been having a lot of drainage, and I don't even have a cold right now. Like, I'll have a lot of like mucus in my chest, so sometimes at night I'm like wheezy. It's like mucusy, and then I'll have like drainage in my nose, and I don't know. It's crazy. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I don't know. I don't even have a cold right now, and I'm like draining, like, ugh, ugh. And then, like, when I wake up, I'll cough, and it's like congestion, mucusy stuff, and I'll cough, and it has a horrible taste. And I don't know, it's weird. I've never had that before. And it's a weird texture. It's like a chalky texture. It's like I just ate a vitamin that's like almost like the back in my day, they still have them though, but I think they're gummies. I don't know, the Flintstone vitamins, the chalky ones for kids. I used to take those all the time. That's what it tasted like. It was like kind of chalky. I don't know. I never had a chalky mucus like that. Weird. So that's different. I don't know. Other than all that, that's basically what's new, really. I mean, even when I made my first video, I've always had headaches and all that stuff, but it's magnified, if that makes any sense. It's constant. Like, it doesn't just come and go. Like, it is constant, and it drives me freaking insane. I don't know. What else? Let's see, what else? Oh, like I said, ooh, I feel like I gotta sneeze. Like I said in my first video about my heightened senses. So, but, yeah, they've been really crazy. They've been, really crazy. Like, I smelled the, what is it? The metal smell, and I just wanted to puke. So, yeah, there's so many, it just magnifies my senses, because there's so many smells I'm smelling. I'm just, ugh, I just want to go on a puking streak. There's been a couple times before my period, I'll get a little nauseous, or I'll smell stuff and stuff like that, but not this bad. Like, I'm smelling stuff that's not even freaking there. Like, onions. My first video I mentioned. I smelled onions just out of nowhere. I don't like onions. Nobody was cooking any. It was crazy. So that was one thing. And I don't know why the metal smell just made me want to puke. It was horrible. I don't know. What it was is I was using the bathroom and I wiped and there was, a little bit of blood. Like, I don't know why I was smelling metally. I don't know. I don't know. Like, it was pinkish red blood. And I was like, oh god, I'm starting my period early. Starting it. And I just wanted to doubt myself so bad, but I was like, nope, don't do that, Shelby. Don't do that. So, yeah, I'm just going with it, going with the flow. If God blesses us, then, he thinks it's that time. But if not, then obviously it's going to take, a couple more months. It could take another year. I hope not. But if it does, it does, I'm not real religious, but I'm enough to know, believe in God and, pray and stuff like that. I don't pray a lot. I'll admit I don't pray a whole bunch. But I just feel like sometimes I need to. My mom's not doing good, and then along with me and my husband trying to conceive and, just stuff like that, I pray for. But anyway, but yeah, not a whole bunch different from normally what I have, but it's just a constant. It's not like, oh, my boobs hurt and then they're gone. No, it's constant. Everything's constant. Right now, I'm achy. I feel like I'm getting the flu. Dang bugs. So, yeah. I don't know. It's crazy. It's something to question. But anyway, I need to cut this because over 22 minutes. Okay. I'm sorry. I blabber. I'm sorry. But anyway, now I don't know exactly when I'll make another video. I'm hoping tomorrow, but I'm not 100%. So just look out for videos. But anyway, that was just, some of the things and then some extra things that I wanted to include. And tomorrow I could make a video and there could be something new going on. I don't know. Or if I just want to talk about something, I don't know. But anyway, but yeah, everybody just, if you pray for us, and I will, pray for everybody else who's trying to get pregnant with PCOS or even any fertility problems or just can't, I know how tough it is. I really do. And it's a tough journey, but, just no matter how hard it is or how tough everything is, just keep your head up and think positive. Don't be like, oh, I'm never going to get pregnant or, oh, I'm never going to be a mom or anything like that. That's what messes it up. Or that's what messes you up mentally because you keep thinking you'll never be a mom. So I've done that for a long time, and of course it never happened. And so now I'm thinking positively, and I have more faith in God and faith in myself, thinking, I could be. And that's how a lot of people give you advice. They say, think positive, make yourself think that you will get pregnant, and you will. So, I'm sure a lot of women are like, yeah, I know, I gotta have faith, blah, blah, blah. And you really do. And I was like that too. I was tired of people saying, you'll get pregnant eventually, just keep your head up, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you don't know the struggle. You have kids. You don't know the struggle. But yeah, just, I tell myself to every day, just stay positive. Just keep telling yourself, you'll be a mother when the time's right, and put your trust and everything into God, and that's what I did. And I'm going to tell you now, if I am pregnant, I know what to do. Like, that's all I did is track everything, prayed to God, kept a positive mind, and that's all you gotta do. But anyway, that's a little advice, which I know everybody hears that, but, I don't want y'all having these nights and stuff where y'all are crying and kicking yourself, saying, you're a mess up or anything like that, because that was me. I was telling myself, it's all my fault we're not pregnant. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. No. Okay? It's not all your fault. Okay? You can't help you have PCOS or you have fertility problems or anything. Okay? You can't help that, Nobody knows what they have and what they're going to have and don't have in the future. Like, I never even knew about PCOS until I went to the doctor. I never knew about it. So if I never went to the doctor and found out, I'd be wondering what the hell is wrong with me. I'm not getting pregnant. So when I was 18, I found out, and now I know. So when I'm not getting pregnant, I know why. I know that's a big part of it. But anyway, just, like I tell myself every day, just stay positive, keep your head up, pray to God, and, just keep tracking, taking any vitamins you can take, or, anything like that, and just pray and just, stay positive, because that's what I'm doing. I mean, earlier when I thought I started my period, of course, I wanted to cry because my emotions have been freaking crazy in the past few weeks. So I wanted to cry. But I didn't. I told myself, you know what, Shelby, just let it go, let it flow. It'll happen when it happens. And so, if I'm pregnant, thank God. If I'm not, stay cool. But anyway, before I keep rambling on, but yeah, that's just, a little advice. I know a lot of women hear it, and trust me, it got on my nerves a lot too. But coming from somebody with PCOS or fertility problems, it feels better to me. Because it's like, if there's a person out there that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kids, they're like, oh, it'll happen one day. You don't know the struggle. You may say it'll happen one day, but you don't know the struggle. So, and there's a lot of women with PCOS who have kids, and a lot of women are different. That's what you got to remember. A lot of women are different. Just like women with PCOS and who have kids, they could have kids. But then there's other women like me who can't have kids or are having trouble with getting kids. So you just got to think about yourself. Don't compare yourself to other women like, oh, she has PCOS, but she has kids. I will too. Or I won't, or something like that. Just think about yourself. Think about putting a positive mind and think, I will become a mother one day, and God will bless me when the time is right. So, yeah, just stay positive. Just do what you gotta do and just go with the flow. That's what I'm doing. But anyway, like I said, I don't know when I'll make another video. I mean, it could be tomorrow, it could be another couple days, I don't know. But, just watch out for my videos. Sorry they're not all cool and edited. I'm trying to figure this stuff out still. But I just want to be real, real with everybody. But yeah, I'm not stressing it, because that's what messes it up. So just, don't stress it. Go with the flow. But anyway, I hope everybody subscribes And if anybody has any questions or anything about me or my journey through PCOS, trying to conceive, anything, or just anything, anything about me or any medicines I took or symptoms or anything, just comment below and I will get back to them as soon as I can. But yeah, just, stay positive, people. But anyway, when I make another video, don't just watch out for it. But yeah, that's about it. But I hope everybody enjoys these videos. I know I'm yammering a lot. I'm like that when I'm weird. I'm a shy person, but whatever. But anyway, if anybody has any questions or anything, just comment. I have a Instagram. I'll show y'all real quick. Let's see. I have Instagram and Facebook. So, I'm feeling so slow. Oh, I got a text from my mother. Okay, so my Instagram is praying and then the number 4, ALIL1. I know it's backwards, but I'll put it down below. Praying for a little one. And then my Facebook, I'll put that below too. So, but yeah, if anybody wants to follow me or whatever, and just talk to me about fertility or whatever, you'll know where to reach me. But yeah, that's about it for now. I hope y'all enjoy these and get some info from it or help or positivity from it. That would be awesome. I love spreading positivity because, it maybe makes me feel better. But anyway, I hope y'all are having a wonderful, wonderful day. And I gotta go inside, it's hot. Anyway, I will talk to everybody whenever I make another one. Just keep an eye out for it. Yeah, I hope everybody enjoys these. Bye, YouTube.